Good morning and welcome to the 64th Timberwolf virtual ceremony. My name is Stephanie DeGennaro and I'm one of the Timberwolf advisors along with Mr. Matthew Majeski. Of course, all of us wish that we could be together today, but there are still so many reasons to celebrate. We are inspired every day by how all of you have navigated these challenging last few months. And it brings us so much pride to share and celebrate the accomplishments of our new Timberwolves with our entire Randolph Academy and New Directions community. We hope you enjoy the ceremony. Please stand and join Shayna in leading us through the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
We would now like to recognize all of our current pledges and Timberwolves. Would the following students please stand and remain standing in class as I call all of the names. We ask that everyone please hold their applause until all of the student names have been called. Pledges, please stand. Alan W., Jesse M., Aiden B., James H., James B., Cheyenne W., Tanaya E., Bo L., Wallace R., Cassandra B., Josh J., Blake B., Caleb A., Keenan H., Anthony B., Justin N., Lonnie T., Francis W., and Natalia M. Please give all the pledges a hand. Congratulations, pledges, you are on your way to becoming Timberwolves. The pledges may now be seated again. And now for the calling of the current Timberwolves. Again, we ask that everyone please hold their applause until all the Timberwolf names have been called. Timberwolves, please stand and remain standing in your classes as I call your names. Shayna T., Aubrey M., Ratu A., Andy M., Andrew G., David L., Joey, Gage A., Xander C., Xavier S., Blake A., Nick R., Sebastian T., Jacob P., Shalia L., Oswald P., Toure P., Brad F., Abigail D., Aaliyah B., Aiden B., and Vincent B. Congratulations, Timberwolves. You may now be seated again. We would like to draw your attention now to look at some past and present Timberwolves in various settings.
Times we had, oh, when the wind would blow with rain or snow, we're not all bad. We put our feet just where they had to go, never to go. The chattered soul, following close but near.
sorry, everyone.
We would now like to welcome Ms. Skinner to the podium to read some words of encouragement to the Timberwolves being inducted today.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dawn Skinner, and I am the Campus Life Manager for a residential program for New Directions Youth and Family Services. I am here today to thank all of our Timberwolves and pledges for continuing their hard work and supporting each other and for helping each other during this really difficult time in this last year. We know that during this last year, it has been very difficult during the pandemic, and it's been very difficult on so many people. But our Timberwolves have stepped up. They have continued to reach our younger youth. They've read a lot of books. They have, made several thank you cards for many different groups of people and businesses, such as, our frontline workers, our veterans, businesses that still came in and supported and helped us to carry forth our carnivals to, give the kids something to do and to show our appreciation for our kids, too. I also want to congratulate all of our new Timberwolves for reaching their status. We are all very proud of you.
What does it mean for you to be a Timberwolf?
It means for me to be a Timberwolf is to show leadership and show that you can respect everyone, even if they don't respect you.
To me, to be a Timberwolf, it means to help peers and staff even who are having a hard day and just kind of talk with them and let them know you're there for them and to be a positive role model for yourself and for others in your community.
It means to me to help my peers get their Timberwolf and help them be positive in any and all situations.
I think to become a Timberwolf is to help other people to succeed and make other people want to be what you are. And you get extra privileges and you can help other people to do the same thing and they can become more Timberwolves and more.
What it means to be a Timberwolf for me.
Louder!
What it means to be a Timberwolf for me is that I am treated with more respect and I get to have more privileges and I can help anybody to obtain the Timberwolf or pledge and be the best person I can be.
Out of all the norms, what's your favorite norm and why?
My favorite norm is respect because you should respect everyone, even if they don't respect you. And respect, you have to gain respect, you just don't get on lose it.
My favorite norm probably is respect because in my home at where I live, it's a big part to be respectful to my mother and my father and the rest of my family even. So I feel like just everyone should just be respectful to, even if they're younger than you. Like I have 2 younger brothers and I'm respectful to them like I would be respectful to my mother or my father. So even if there's a 10-year-old and a 17-year-old, I'll be respectful to them the same as I would be respectful to one of my staff.
Yeah.
So the norm that I find most important is respect because everybody needs to respect each other and be respected. And I think that's something that everybody wants in life. So everybody should just treat each other how they want to be treated.
Nice.
Responsibility. I think responsibility is the best norm because duty of the Timberwolf is to come to school with dress code, pick up after yourself, do what you're told, and et cetera, et cetera.
My favorite norm is respect, and why my favorite norm is respect is because when you show someone respect, you can get that respect back, and it just doesn't cause many issues.
Yeah, like when you tell your teacher that he's bald, is that respect?
No.
No, because that's just a joke, right? Because he's not.
Maybe.
What?
What?
We will now have the calling of the Timberwolves, each inductee and their speaker to give a speech for them this morning. Aaliyah. Speaking for Aaliyah is Mr. Macheski. Abby. Speaking for Abby is Mr. Carlson. Andy. Speaking for Andy is Mrs. Howard. Ozzy. Speaking for Ozzy is Mrs. Peelman and Mr. Macheski. And Vincent. Speaking for Vincent is Mr. Shelgren.
Hello, I'm Mr. McChesky, aka Mr. McChuckles, and I'm greatly honored to speak on behalf of Aaliyah. I've known Aaliyah since the beginning of the school year, first as her social studies teacher and then as her Timberwolf advisor. Her impact on the class and school has been immense. I remember the first day like it was yesterday. She came into the class and she said, "Hey, I'm Aaliyah." Within the first day, I could tell that this was a fun and intelligent person with a great inner core. It's been amazing to see how just in a couple of months, Aaliyah grew and embraced the norms to be one of our strongest Timberwolves. One of the norms that I feel embraces Aaliyah the most is respect. She respects her peers and the staff, never creating an issue. She is always there to help her peers with either schoolwork or emotional support, being a strong shoulder to lean on. A unique talent that Aaliyah has is her voice. I noticed this when I was trying to teach. I started hearing a sound in my class. I just kind of started hearing like a it kind of sounded like a shrieking cat, but like a good voice. I'm kidding. No, it was more like girl, girl. It was great, but unfortunately I had to stop and go up to her and be like, "Hey, I'm teaching about old people. Pay attention." But I think that voice might get her somewhere someday. Her long-term goals are grounded and show how mature she is. Aaliyah has always mentioned that she wants a big family and to give her kids the life she never had. That is truly a great goal. She also wants to go into physical education. And I told her, well, if you can't teach gym, I'm kidding. But she has a lot of energy and is great with people. And I believe that this would be a great direction to go into. Right now, our country and communities are going through so much stress. We need good leadership, especially those that are kind and compassionate. Martin Luther King once said, "The ultimate measure of someone is not where he or she stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he or she stands at times of challenge and controversy." Aaliyah has shown through challenging times that she has found the strength and ability to rise to the occasion and help all around her. I am truly honored to be the one speaking for Aaliyah and congratulate her and the rest of the Timberwolves. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Kirk Carlson. I'm pleased to be here on behalf of Abigail, who asked me to speak on her Timberwolf induction. I've known Abigail since the beginning of the school year. She's one of my culinary arts students. She's proven herself to be trustworthy, exceptional student for as long as I've known her. She's developed from a shy, rather unemotional student to a dynamic, bright, smiling, motivated young person. She volunteers when she can and is very supportive of her peers. I got to know Abigail on a personal level when she and a classmate of hers volunteered for a school food truck event. She was very helpful in preparing for the special event, as well as operating the food truck. Abigail embraces the school norms of respect and responsibility. She's been a dependable part of the food service team here at Randolph Academy. She engages in lessons and goes above and beyond with additional classroom duties. Though she has a great sense of humor, she is respectful to her peers, deferential to her teachers. Abigail likes to cook, but I would say her greatest strength is the planning process. She's great with logistics. She made a wonderful chart, for example, for the food truck to utilize when preparing for a special event. What I know about Abigail's goals, she set a goal for herself to finish high school and to attend college, and I'm very certain those are minor goals for Abigail. I'm sure she's going to go far. She's a fabulous person and a very motivated student. So it's with great pleasure to celebrate Abby's success as a Timberwolf, and I wish you all the success in the world. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Miss Howard. I'm speaking on behalf of Andrew Moore. I've known Andrew for about 9 months since I started working here at RCH. I was Andrew's staff, but he also used me as a resource. I've noticed over the time period that Andrew's growth has become tremendous. You can see it in his behaviors, how he interacts with his peers. I've known that since I became his resource and his staff. Andrew has shown so much more growth in the last 9 months. He has displayed his ability to follow the norms. Andrew achieved his goal of becoming a Timberwolf and also being discharged from RCH and going into foster care. Andrew has achieved his goal and has learned how to process his behaviors and learned to take accountability for his actions. Andrew enjoys being active with rec and Adventure Rec. He enjoys going out to the gym with his staff and peers. Any chance Andrew could get to be active, Andrew would take it. Andrew's goal is to utilize his 4 norms and the skills he has learned at RCH and apply them to his future plans. Congratulations, Andrew, on everything you have achieved and will achieve. Best luck.
Hello, I'm Mr. McChesky, speaking for Ms. Peelman, who sadly couldn't make it today. And this is for Ozzy. I met Ozzy about a year ago when he joined us at Randolph Academy. We have been so lucky to have him in our 8th grade American history class. I am so honored that he requested that I speak on his behalf. Ozzy upholds and respects all of our norms. I am so proud of the way Ozzy has embraced our program. Above all, Ozzy is always respectful and kind. He has always helped to keep the classrooms sacred when in our room, no matter what situation. Ozzy is one of the funniest kids I know. He has a knack for distracting from any tense situation with his jokes, and he is definitely not trash. I have many times been so grateful for his sense of humor and ability to lighten up any moment. Ozzy, we are so proud of you and are so thankful to be a part of your Timberwolf journey. Keep being awesome, kid. You're gonna move mountains one day.
Hi, my name is Mr. Shelgren, and I work at Unit 4 at Randolph Children's Home. I started there 1 year ago, and that's when I first met Vincent. So the 3 things that jump out at me when I think about Vincent is the way he loves going outside, being in nature, the importance he puts on family, and also the ability to give to others. He's only a young teenager. He's already developing the skill or the desire to give to others. So when we go outside, I would say 2 or 3 times a week he would ask us to take hikes. And he would pack his backpack every single time to prepare for the hike. And he puts in there things like extra gloves or extra drinking bottles. And he always offers to the kids who go hiking with us if he would like to carry their bottles. So he's always thinking of them. He's also offering to lead the hikes as well. He likes to teach and keep the kids safe, actually. If we're going across the creek or going out in the snow where it's slippery, he's always saying things like, follow me, follow my footsteps, be careful. He's teaching. He's taking care of his peers. That's so much fun. And the second piece is his family, interest in family. His grandfather calls the unit every single day, and every single day Vince likes to talk to his grandpa and tell him all about his day. He shows a lot of respect for his grandpa for many reasons. And the third piece is the giving to others piece. I found that the first time when I was taking him to the gym. I typically in my lifetime have not been a basketball player, so I think the first or second time I was at the gym with Vince, he asked me, Mr. Sjogren, do you want to play 1v1? And I asked, well, what is 1v1? I didn't even know. So he just stepped up and taught me what that meant. And I told him, of course I'd play if he would, just teach me what to do. So he told me how to play basketball, how to hold the ball, how to throw it, how to guard, and the boundary lines and the checking and all the little pieces. He acted like a coach. So again, I'm the adult, he's the kid, and we have spent months. He's been teaching me how to play, and now I know how to play because of Vince. So in the future, Vince's goal is to join the military. And I believe the military would be a good place for Vince because in the military, he will be outside. He won't be sitting behind a desk. And in the military, he will have that family-oriented feeling with his comrades, his platoon, that kind of thing, of his brothers. And thirdly, in his ability to set goals, like on the basketball court, for example. The military is all about goals. So I think military is a great choice for Vince, and that's his choice. He talks about that already. So I say to you, Vince, congratulations for coming this far in your time with RCH and the program, taking advantage of all the opportunities to do these things that I'm talking about. You have developed skills in terms of leadership, in terms of safety, respect, responsibility. You're exhibiting those characteristics every day. So good luck to you.